What's good, YouTube? We back in this bitch. Y'all already know how we coming. It's your boy One Dub. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all already know we back in this bitch with another reaction, man. You know what I'm saying? Today, we gonna be reacting to this Jason Wilson shit with Cam Newton, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done seen a few clips go viral and shit. So we finna react to this shit, bro. You know, we finna go on here and react to this shit. You know what I'm saying? We finna get the people what they want. I seen a few clips on just different places, Twitter, Facebook, and I seen him talking some interesting shit. So I'm like, shit, we gotta check it out. Like, we gotta check dude out. I ain't never heard of him. Like, this gonna be my first time ever hearing this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So we finna go ahead and get into this shit, man.
Even my son, you was his favorite player. He reminded me of that. You see? And he crossed my paths I was at the BET Summit, and then I see Omar. He says, hey man, we gotta get you, get you on. And here I am, all because I chose to follow him.
I received that. I think a lot of times, you know, we fall in love with the content, but not the context.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? And I've definitely, you know, seen certain things, and I'm like, okay. And now, you know, having this opportunity, one of the you know, content pieces that I did see was the thing that you did on Shannon Sharp, right? In long story short, if nobody's seeing it, it's about temptation. Can we speak about that?
Yeah, for sure. One of the greatest downfall of men is what? Lust, sexual temptation. And unfortunately, we're unaware that science has shown us that lust, when you're a slave to it, it negatively impacts the prefrontal cortex, which affects our decision-making skills. So you look at David in his life, here it is, he's king. He had a concubine, right? Okay, many wives.
No.
Yeah, he did. 100. Listen.
No, not concubine.
Concubines. I'm sorry.
Okay,
yeah,
there
plural.
you go. There you go.
Now, look what it did to his mind. One of his warriors. You know, where I'm from, that's a worthy offense to kill David. You know, you gonna sell out your boy for some sex?
Was it Bathsheba?
Yeah. And Uriah was the warrior. Because he couldn't get away with it, he had Uriah, Joab put Uriah on the front lines to get him killed. I say that because here it is.
Nigga backdoor this homie. Nigga backdoor this man's for some pussy, folk. This shit's crazy. This shit's crazy. You gonna set your mans up over a bitch?
25. We still struggle with the same thing. My second brother was murdered, major drug dealer, millionaire. The easiest way to set up any man, easiest way to get an attractive woman. We so foolish in the mind that we led by our penis, the lust, no sexual self-control. And so when I saw Brother Shannon, and because I don't meet these brothers, I don't speak on things that I don't know. I think that's unfair to them. You know, I've seen someone do that about me. It's like, you didn't even understand what I was going through with my mother. All I could speak on was just the lack of sexual self-control that we all need. I see it affect the boys that I work with, how you have good fathers, but because of the lack of sexual self-control, or even deeper, brother, it falls into a lack of self-love. If we really deal on a psychological level, what makes you become a Lothario or a man who's promiscuous, that he doesn't even value his own temple, that he got to sleep with everyone else for affirmation. When I see the damage that it does to his sons, and then the ill effects of that in their graves, and then how statistics show us that homes without fathers, the boys are at a greater risk of being incarcerated, and the daughters are more likely to get pregnant young, and then also reach puberty before it's time, which is now linked, scientists say, is linked to depression.
I agree. I agree, bro. I feel like the more you live, the more you recognize and you see that It's not about quantity, it's quality. You know what I'm saying? Quality over quantity, bro. They not recognizing who they are. Like, you know what I'm saying? They not recognizing what it is. Like, they not recognizing that this girl needs you. This girl needs you for your emotional stability. She's emotionally unstable. You know what I'm saying? And you dealing with multiple ones. It's like, bro, you're not gonna have no peace, bro. Fathers are needed in the home, no matter what society try to tell y'all, and no matter what, bro, fathers are needed, bro. They are needed, bro, and that's what's missing, bro. I swear to God. And I feel so bad for the future generation, bro, cause ain't no family sticking together no more. Ain't no family sticking together no more. That's why, in the future, I already know how the future gonna look, bro. It's gonna be a bunch of. It's what we seeing right now. Gentle parenting, kids split homes, gentle parenting. Like, it's gonna be fucked up, bro. It's already fucked up now, bro. But just think, in 10 more years, it's gonna be even worse. Fuckers ain't thinking about their kids. They don't think about they self. Saying shit like, my kid gonna be good. You don't know. You don't speak for your kid, bro. Your kid. I guarantee you used to ask your kid, with your kid, which one would you prefer? This or that? Your father being in the home, y'all being together as a family unit, or what it is, y'all both being split up, different homes, broken homes and shit.
And so the reason I wanted to speak on it was not to condemn Brother Shannon. It was like, look, what can we learn from my brother?
Yeah.
You know, and we're so quick in society, as you were saying, look at the content, but not the context. This has been going on for centuries.
Yeah.
Why does it keep happening? Brother was on his way to sign, what, a $40 million contract for a podcast, or more than that? Yeah, okay. And we still, not him, we see a good-looking woman. That just happened to us. I want to hit that.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas don't think up here, they think down here. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I swear to God, bro, I seen a video game. It was a woman saying how she got HIV, bro. I got a habit of like going, like when I watch videos, because I'll be having my own thoughts, but sometimes just to make sure I'm not tweaking, I go to the comments or the shares to see what they saying, like other people, to just get other people point of view of like how they perceive the shit. It was niggas in the comments, folks, saying how they still hit that motherfucker, bro. I mean, today on Twitter, niggas getting their ass, man, I'm gonna do a vid on that shit. I ain't playing on them, cause that type of shit, the shit I seen today on Twitter, gotta stop. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That shit gotta stop. That's some shit that gotta stop. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas letting bitches punch them in their face and just standing there like, get punched in his fucking mouth. Man, that shit over with, boy. That shit dead, boy. Bitch, you would get your ass slapped before them grave. I'ma show your ass the difference between a man and a woman. I'ma teach you. I'ma show your ass. Don't ever in your life put your fucking hands on me ever again. For them, like.
Say a man without self-control is like a city without walls. You know, in ancient times, the walls were the protection of the city. Mm-hmm. So without self-control, your mind is impenetrable to seeing your weaknesses, your flaws. You can't even have the foresight or the wisdom to see that if I make this decision, this is going to cost me not only my wife, my family, not only my reputation, not only my business, but for most importantly for me, the scriptures say our God is blasphemed amongst the Gentiles because of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he right. He right about that, bro. A lot of niggas don't have discernment like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, they thinking with the wrong head. They ain't thinking up here. They thinking down there. You know what I'm saying? It's the type of shit that had me like grateful for my parents, bro. I promise you, like the older I get, bro, the more I'm grateful for them, bro. Like I swear to God, bro. I appreciate them so much because they the reason why I'm the person I am today. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I'm just glad that I just think different, bro. Like I had to tell, like I got a homie, he be telling me shit like, man, let's go to the bar and shit. Let's go to the bar. You know what I'm saying? We could just buy drinks and shit. Oh man, we could buy some drinks for some hoes and Bro, and I straight told him, like, bro, I'm not, if I don't know I'm fucking, I ain't buying no bitch nothing. Like, nothing. I'm not, bitch, you not getting nothing from me. On phone them, bitch. I'm not a finesse. I ain't gonna give a fuck. Bet you call me what you want. You call me what you want, cheap. Even if that's some little shit to be spending on, I could spend that shit somewhere else helpful, like on some bills, or just, shit for the crib. I got my own crib, shit for my crib. Like, the fuck am I finna sit here and pay a drink for you just for what? And I probably don't even get the pussy. That's what I really want. Like, so I'm saying, like, yeah, all women, you a woman, I know what you is. You a woman, I know what you is. I know how to handle you, and it's what it is. Like, start have a discernment for like what type of women they want around them. For you argumentative, I'm not going back and forth with you. I don't go back and forth with women. I don't even argue with niggas. Bitches just be like, it's a waste of time, bro, because it's a lose-lose situation, bro. You know what I'm saying? You argue with the bitch, she win. Don't ever let them tell you different. The thing they care about the most is attention.
I got too much to lose, hence why I teach men it ain't good enough just to be in love with your wife. That's gonna keep you on the path. You gotta fear the Most High. We have this concept as men, what? I'm gonna hold you accountable, bro, you hold me accountable, right? Mm-hmm. That's impossible. Unless I plan to live every second of my day with you. The only one can hold us accountable, truly, truly, is the Holy Spirit, the Spirit of the Most High. What we can do is hold each other responsible. So if I need accountability when I ain't around y'all, when I ain't with my wife who's beautiful, intelligent, industrious, my right hand with our nonprofit, why would I want to ever risk that? But more so, my life is over once my actions cause his name to be blasphemed. So I tell men, the key to controlling that first is to dig deep. Why you gotta be promiscuous? Why do you feel that you gotta sleep with every woman you see? Where does that come from? And typically when you get men to really dig deep, come from a father wound, never really getting affirmation from their dad or affection from their mother, which is the mother wound as well. Mm-hmm. Abuse, abandonment. This makes us, time you get caught, you have a divestment of dopamine. And we're like sheep going to the slaughter. As Solomon, who else couldn't control himself, lost the kingdom over some sex, brother. And that's what I want brothers to see. But that's why I try to dig deep, because we just want to just deal with the sex piece. It's not that. It's what we don't really love ourselves, especially, I used to just think it was just us, but it's a man thing. It's brothers of all walks of life, different shades of color. We've been conditioned to be performers. From us, as far as slavery, it's just doing what master say. Boy, get over there and have sex with Sheba. I need another slave nigga. And you go do that. That intergenerational behavior travels down the lineage. And brothers like us with influence, if we don't say it, they don't, no, more so than say it, if we don't show it, they don't do it.
Can we take it there?
You the one with the iPad, brother. I don't have no notes. I came here for you.
Say less.
You my guy.
Let's take it down. I think I'm more relatable to Shannon Sharp than the average man. Particular situation, it's easy for a person to condemn. It's easy for a person to kind of look at a situation and say what they wouldn't do without having the opportunity to do. Shannon Sharp was a person who got exposed by an opportunist. Some would say. Some would also say, hey, no, what he did was not right. He has to be held responsible for his actions. The thing that I always have as
Shannon Sharp never did shit wrong, so I'm saying, like, he never did nothing wrong. All he did was get some pussy. Shannon ass like 50, bro. You can't possibly think a fucking 19-year-old woman. Bro, you can't. You just can't think that, bro. This the problem I have with Shannon. His words, if you go based off his words, you would think this nigga wise as fuck. He got hella wisdom. But when you see this situation, you see his actions, it's like, what? Why you can't fuck a 25-year-old? Why the fuck is you 50 years old?
As a resource in my life is my father. My father has been married for 40 plus years. He tells us that every Sunday dinner, right? My mother only knows my father. My mother's father introduced my father to his calling as a pastor. And when we have heart-to-heart conversations about my inability to get married or settle down, the things that are kind of brushed away is like, oh, you don't have self-control. You don't have discipline. But I ask this, and I say it to you also too, Mr. Jason. When you go certain places, like people really wouldn't know who you are, respectfully.
You're wrong. No, but go ahead.
No, I'm
just messing with you. I'm trying to
make a point.
Yes, sir.
And the point is, when you talk or when there's discussions about how a man can fall victim,
yes,
it's and let me go back because that did not sound right.
No, I appreciate it. I know where you're going. I'm not talking to you per se, but I'm talking to the average man, right?
No. These are conversations that I have with my father.
No. I'm saying listen, brother, I appreciated what you said.
Yeah.
I apologize for interrupting.
Yeah.
I'm saying I understand where you're going, meaning you brothers, the temptation is greater. Am I correct?
No, that is absolutely right.
Okay, great.
But it's one of those things that when I have these discussions with my father, a person who is the most influential person in my life, there's not things where it's like, yeah, but it's always with a but though. And going like, this is the topic of Shannon Sharp, right? And I'm not saying what Shannon Sharp was good, bad, or indifferent. What I am saying is I can relate to falling victim to the lust. And through that, when going back to the discussion of like, hey, when you go places, nobody really would know. But for me, that's a part of my lifestyle. Mixing, mingling, networking, being in different places and saying, hey, man, you know, we got to go to dinner. Dinner leads to different opportunities. Hey, let's talk about business. All right, cool. Whether it's on a golf course, whether it's in a conference room, whether it's at a bar, whether it's wherever. Business can be taking place any place. And I think the tough part is when you're actually in that situation, if you knew what you will find out, you definitely wouldn't do. But to say, hey, you don't have discipline, that's a little triggering given the circumstances that one person has been in versus another person being.
He got discipline, of course, because he's successful. And he was a football player, stayed in shape. He's still in shape to this day. So he gotta have, he has discipline. You know what I'm saying? He have some type of discipline. Man, yeah, I get it, she wrong. Bro, like, at least have the discernment in your head that she don't really like you, gang. Nigga, you 50 years old. You about the same age as her fucking daddy, folks. She know exactly what the fuck is going on. She know you successful. She know you shining sharp. You got a big ass podcast. Thinking, oh, this my little bitch. No, she's playing the role, gang. She got a mission in her head. She gonna see that shit through. See what Cam's saying, like, you know, if you've never been in that situation, the temptation, and it could get to you. But shit, it's a 50-year-old man, bro.
I say.
Okay, good. Me going places and not being recognized, maybe not to your level, of course. It shouldn't be as equal as that. But I've been in situations in LA with my brother Matt Barnes and my good friend Vic, smooth brother as well. women literally like, where y'all from? What you do? Brother the janitor, buff at a school. Teachers want to holler at him, same temptation. I've been in situations where I'm talking in rooms with women, wanting a man who can actually tap into her inner being, her thoughts, that isn't just a monofaceted male or a male with just one gear. All he can do is hump on her. I work with single mothers with their sons, helping their sons navigate through their father wounds and even mother wounds and failing in school. You think there's no temptation of women trying to come on me?
We all have temptation.
Yeah, but
the degree of temptation.
But see, man, I'm gonna talk. How old are you, Cam?
Like 53.
I'm gonna turn that around 35.
Close.
All right. So
58.
you're young enough to be my son, and I say that respectfully because you got an amazing father. David told Solomon before he died to show himself a man. When I look at you and what you've accomplished on the field of football, you're a warrior, son. I don't care what position I put you in, you'll handle it if you trained right. The issue isn't, son, that you lack discipline. You've shown that. You're here now. You got discipline. You got self-control. Look at all you've accomplished. What you lacking is the self-love piece. Things have happened in your life that triggered what's happening now. The Super Bowl, for instance, which I, again, salute you for being transparent. Everyone can talk about why didn't he jump on the ball? Now, one thing you say is your analogy you were saying, what I can't relate to is being in Super Bowl 50, right?
Yes, sir.
Beast quarterback. You were my son's top dog.
Yes, sir.
Everyone was pulling for y'all to win, that I knew in my sphere of influence. I ain't never been in that position. Millions of people watching. Ball gets knocked out of my hand. Just that moment of hesitation. Like I teach in fighting, self-defense. The guy has a knife. This moment of this will get you killed. You got to respond. In that moment, because I watched it again, hearing the commentators like, now that's applicable. You put them in that situation, that's different. That's high pressure. But I share all of that to say, brother, every man, this is a good analogy, has the ball knocked out of their hands sometime, and we hesitate to dive on it. In life, that could be like for me, I use myself for example. I got my wife now, Nicole, pregnant out of wedlock, very dishonorable to her father, who was a pastor. Instead of, I did hesitate. It took me over 4 years to marry this woman. I wasted so much time. We've been married 27 years. But I finally dove on the ball. What I'm saying is, son, is that situation was so heavy. I'm just watching it today. If you haven't really unpacked that, like really, it will morph into other areas in your life where you hesitate. I talk to a lot of men about being married. They can love the woman, desire to be with her. They always say, well, Mr. Wilson, I need to get a little more money. Mr. Wilson, I need to get this house. You know what? Maybe when I get this business going, I'll go ahead and lock that in. I said, me and my wife, we got it together. I didn't have money, a lot of money. My wife was a nurse. We put that together. That's why the scriptures say it's not good for man to be alone. The woman in Hebrew, the word helper is Azah, which also means a shield, succor, support. So many of us, when you look at what's happening in our community, we're missing that, especially when studies come out to show that over 80% of millionaires are married. What are we missing? Majority of us is fear. And then the inadequacy piece, the imposter syndrome. Now when I get married, I can't be a stoic. Oh, she's gonna find out that I'm depressed sometime. She's gonna find out that, man, I still struggle with confidence. I'm really not the leader she thinks I am for her to be around me all day long. That's why I say, man, it's not the lack of discipline. It's not even self-control. Those are fruits of the seeds that have been planted. So if you don't have the right seeds and the right soil, your manifestation of the bad fruit is what we're seeing now in so many men.
Women were created to be a helpmate. You look at our communities, especially black people, family unit that is not together. So in turn, you see what? Poverty. Because everybody's so focused on doing this instead of doing this. See what I'm saying? Everybody doing this. They doing this instead of coming together, folks. You know what I'm saying? Instead of coming together and being one and being a family and helping, and she helping you and you helping her and y'all both raising a kid, everybody got main character syndrome, folks. I don't understand that shit, bro. People be fake and people don't be real with themselves. And that's why shit's so fucked up.
How many men is me? The example that you gave, self-love, as far as the Super Bowl, and I'm trying to regurgitate, the things that you kind of mentioned. I did unpack that.
Excellent.
I think the thing that I have an issue with is I knew and know right from wrong. I just don't always do right.
What the scriptures say about that? Basic definition of sin: to know the right thing to do and not do it, to him that is sin. So if I'm talking to you, my son, as a young man of the Most High, you got to change that.
Yeah, but it also says in the Bible we all fall short of his glory.
But it also says that we are not to abuse his grace.
Yeah, and I also say we could go back and forth.
Yeah, and so what does it really come down to? It comes down to who's really living it, and who's just talking it.
And you can talk it, but if I ain't with you every single day, I can't hold you accountable.
Come to Detroit.
No, I don't want to go to Detroit.
But real talk though, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but see, again,
every case is different.
No,
that's
listen, brother, there's always a principle to everything. When you look at lust, brother, it just is what it is. It affects all walks of life. It even affected Job, that he made a covenant with his eyes that he wouldn't look lustfully at a woman, and they don't dress the way they do now as they did back then.
That's not realistic in my life, though.
What's not realistic?
To not look at a woman?
Lustfully was the key word.
Yeah, but how can you control if you look at
Fear of Yah is the beginning of all wisdom and knowledge. See, if we were coaching, right, and I'm saying, Cam, man, I need you to, and I'm not a fanatic. I'm not in the sports like that.
I'll make you
so I'm trying to so if I don't sound like I know football, forgive me, brother.
Trust me,
But if my play is, Cam, I need you to quarterback sneak it from the 20-yard line to the 50.
That's a hell of a touchdown.
Yeah. Now, where you're communicating with me, I can't do that. That's ridiculous. It's impossible to do that.
No, I never said it's impossible.
Well,
I said that's not realistic.
If it's not realistic, meaning it can't happen. If it's not realistic.
Mr. Jason.
Right?
Do you know my reality?
Tell me your reality.
Okay. I have 3 baby mamas.
Okay.
Right?
Do I need some paper and a pen?
No, you don't.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just joking, man.
You feel me?
Yeah, come on.
3 baby mamas.
Yes, sir.
I've been labeled a homebreaker. Why you creating broken homes? Why you ain't marrying none of these women? But the reality that you have that covenant with your wife, 25, 26 years. 27. Your journey is completely different than my journey. All right. I've always stood on this principle because, like I said, I know right from wrong. I just don't always do right. I had a great figure of what marriage and love was in my household. So much so, I always said I grew up with 3-parent household: my mom, my dad, my grandmother. My grandmother, I'd never seen my grandmother with another man outside of her deceased husband. She was a widow. I never seen her seductive. I even never seen her flirt. Never seen her even let another man touch her respectfully. I knew these things. But as you unpack your reality, and you know, marrying is always a goal, not the goal. It's a goal.
What do you mean? You pointed to something. What do you mean by? What did you point?
Like it's a part of the journey. It's like a checkpoint.
Okay, let me go back then. First, I want to clarify. I know the right things to do as well, and don't always do it. Hence, why we have repentance in the blood of Christ. All right. I wanted to make that clear. Like, I'm not sitting here like I get it all right all the time.
Yeah, I'm with you.
As far as falling in that area of a lack of sexual self-control, I've been fighting really hard to maintain where I am. I want to finish strong. Now, let's just say, okay, my life isn't the same as yours, okay? I would agree the fact that you can go maybe to the mall and women just throw themselves at you, right? I got to go back to who we are in Yah, if you in Yah, all right? To whom much is given, much is required. If you got much more, you've been entrusted with much more will be demanded.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I'm gonna stop the vid. You know, I'm gonna finish this vid, but you know, like, I feel like that was a great point to end it on. Like, you know, with great power come great responsibility. Well, you know what's one thing that always helped me, right? And and see, this the beauty about just being real and being honest with yourself and everything in your life. You know what always helped me with this? I always told myself, I always tell myself this, right? It's just pussy, bro. At the end of the day, it's like you gotta put yourself in that post-nut clarity mindset off the jump, or just understanding, like, bro, this just pussy at the end of the day. So I'm saying, ain't really nothing special about it. It's some shit I done had before. It's some shit I'm gonna have, you know. With great power come great responsibility. So it's like, you know, you gotta understand this shit. That fame, that clout, that money, that status, that's power, bro. And to these bitches, that's what it is. Your reality is up to you. Don't nobody else determine that shit. It's up to you, especially as a man, bro. You're not a woman. That's what women do. Their reality can be determined based on somebody else. They could be taken care of by a nigga. Us, we don't have that. 9 out of 10, you letting a bitch take care of you, it's not gonna end well. It's not gonna end well. She's not gonna respect you. Appreciate everything, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all already know it's your boy One Dub. We out this bitch. Blah. Blah.
RDMS.
Give me life, give me love.